it safe to kind of come out? Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpin' Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. So now that the Travis Scott Air Max are finally coming out, obviously we know what happened. It was a bad tragedy. Rest in peace to the victims and everything. It was a super awful situation. But with that being said, we're just mainly gonna focus on the shoes, okay? We done did a video about this a while back. I had this pair here since almost November, okay guys? Like, I had this pair for a long time, and luckily I was able to get it from a person that actually got a W and went to the Houston show. Way to get a W at that time, I believe, if I remember, I think it was this like Sneakers Pass. You had to be at the game, and then you had to try to get a W on Sneakers Pass, and then you could pick it up at, the Travis Scott store, which was in Houston. But anyways, yeah, it was during Astro Fest, the whole festivities and all that stuff. And yeah, man, now that they're finally coming out, Nike is finally going to release these this week. I believe it's March 25th, and also Travis Scott's website, he's dropping a couple of colorways too as well. There's like, the gold ones he did, the friends and family one, I think that's the peach one. I'm sure gonna be a whole bunch of color of these things. In my opinion, this one is the best colorway. It was more of that, Travis Scott vibe to it, with the whole mocha look to it. And I must say, for this shoe is, it's an Air Max. And first things first, guys, I'll just go ahead and say it. If it didn't have Travis Scott, we wouldn't buy it. If it didn't have Travis Scott, we wouldn't be hyped about it. Okay, now we got that out the way. We're all hype beasts. I'm a hype beast. But with that being said, I must say that this is probably one of the best Travis Scott collaborations with Nike that's not Jordan. Like not the Jordan 1s or the Jordan 4s or the 6s. Like, this is probably one of the better ones. I mean, the SBs is a really good one. Some of the Air Forces are pretty good. But this one here is pretty good. I like these better than the 270s, and what else did he have? Like some 34s or something like that. This one's actually pretty clean. This one's actually pretty nice looking. And I do like Air Maxes too as well. And so we do know this was supposed to release last year in December. But with everything happened, Nike decided to push it back with everything going on. And respectfully for the victims of the family, it probably wasn't right, to sell some, that probably wasn't a good look. So it's good that Nike kind of held back a little bit on these things. That being said, I felt like, before the tragedy and stuff like that, I felt like Nike and Travis Scott, they were going to a different, move. Like, they were going to a different type of brand. If you haven't noticed, like on this shoe here, usually with Travis Scott, it has like a whole bunch of Cactus Jack face all over it, and some of the Travis Scott type of face and design and stuff, kind of crazy looking. But this one, it's covered in this whole Cactus Corporation all over it, and even on the bottoms too as well. It was something kind of like, I think they were trying to brand off Travis Scott, because remember in 2000, 19, 20, and 21, like Travis Scott was on top of the world. Like, he was big hype on almost every release and everything. Nothing he touched was not hyped up. So I feel like Nike was gonna push Travis Scott to like its own brand type of deal, if that makes sense. Something like how it was with Nike moved to like with Jordan, and like Adidas with Yeezys, and then they're gonna have Travis Scott, the Cactus Corporation. But with everything that just happened, I think things got pushed back. And I feel like we could have saw a whole bunch of other stuff like Nike, tech gear and stuff like that with the Travis Scott Corporation stuff. Who knew, and also like even this new brand logo onto the tongue here is that whole Cactus Corporation right there. Because usually, like I said, it look, Travis Scott stuff, silhouettes and designs has more of a Cactus Jack design to it. So, but with that being said, these things are finally going to come out. I think a lot of people are pretty excited for it, even with the trainers coming out too as well. Like, I think they said they had over 1 million entries into the raffles. Now that's, saying if that was all user based or all bot based. But with that being said, it's still, Travis Scott still got the juice and still has the hype. And it's crazy that there's, this finally coming, he's making a comeback onto these things here. So pretty excited for this. And also we're supposed to be getting some Jordan Low reverse mocha joints too. So I know a lot of people are gonna be excited for these things. But anyways, guys, let's just go ahead. Let's get into this review real quick, huh? All right, let's take a quick little 360 of these things. Pretty nice, man. It's a decent looking shoe. It is hyped up. It is Travis Scott. We know. It's a whole bunch of materials kind of going on. It's not usually crazy like a lot of Travis Scott's, but it's pretty nice. The toe box here is like this like mesh material through, and it's even onto the side panels, and it's like this hand color. So the theme of the shoe is red and tan and mocha, and the toe box here is that nubuck material here onto nubuck material here, and even on the side panels with this tan material is that nubuck. And if you guys see it, the mark of Travis Scott is the reverse Nike swoosh here onto the side. And this kind of like this material is like this plastic kind of look to it. It kind of reminds me of like a dog toy or something, like some 3D kind of look material. If you guys see it, you know, all plastic. Lace strap here with a little bit touch of red, tan, and mocha. Same to the back part here. Not sure there's any adjustment to it. And even on the heels here is that nubuck material, and you see it has that Cactus Jack flag onto the back, and if you pay attention, it has that little bit of that Cactus Corporation logo onto the side. On the midsole, it's a two-tone color. You have a little bit of mocha on the midsole and also like this yellowish tan color, and this is where the air bubble is. It is colored through, so you can't really, it's not clear, you can't see what's going on through it. Move on the laces, you have this round dotted tan material laces here, round laces, and the tongue is that nubuck material laced through, and on top of the tongue you do, like I said, it has that Cactus Jack or that Cactus Corporation logo embossed onto the tongue. With the extra set of laces come with that mocha laces here. I actually like the red laces. I feel like it gives a little bit more of that pop. Insole here does have the traditional Nike Air inside the insole mocha, and the red Nike Air onto the right shoe. Left shoe, it does have the Cactus Jack logo inside. Air Max outsole with that mocha. It has a little bit of design here onto the sides, more like that cactus plant, I feel like. And then you guys see it have the big Cactus Corporation throughout, and a little touch of that Nike emboss right here onto the bottoms. You guys get on that drip grip, use my discount code JUMPERMAN10, save you guys a little bit of money. It is the best sole protector on the market today. No slippage, no tears, multiple wears. Like you guys see here, I wear these at a sneaker event all day and it's still goods to go. So make sure you guys get on that drip grip, use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. Hey guys, so there you guys have it. This is the, I think this is the mocha colorway here. I believe that's what they're calling this one, or the brown color one with the lemon drop colors. But this is going to be dropping on the sneakers app on May 27th, and he also did some raffles on his website. He does it kind of randomly, just whenever he kind of does it, and you only have like 1 or 2 hours to kind of enter in. I was saying these were supposed to come out sometime last year, I believe in December, but that all got canceled out after the whole tragedy at the Astro Fest, which was, I felt like, was a good move from with Nike. You know, they didn't need to drop this at that time. They should just push this back. So Nike's been hanging on to these things for a long time now, for about I want to say like six months or something like that. You got a whole bunch of colorways coming out too as well. The gold one, I think some people really like the gold ones, or these. I did see some black pairs in the peach colors. I'm curious to see what else are going to be dropping, but Sneakers App is mainly the gold and these. Goodness, can we talk about resale? First of all, when these first dropped, okay, they were going for about like a good $600 to $800. That's about my price that I paid for before the tragedy, when people were starting to pick up pairs. And luckily, he, you know, my man came through and shipped them out. But after the whole tragedy and Nike decided to, you know, cancel the drop, these things shot up to crazy amount. Like, I think I saw prices was touching like $1,500 or something, you know. If anyone paid that price, don't feel bad, man. Who would have knew that if this shoe would have ever came out? Like, we almost thought that Nike was going to drop Travis Scott. That was in the talks, you know. That was an actual concern that a lot of people thought that was going to happen. Like, I mean, it could have happened. You know, he also lost, you know, Travis Scott lost a lot of branding deals after that incident. I think with McDonald's and Fortnite and probably some other things. I mean, he was basically everywhere if you thought about it. Like, Travis Scott was everywhere in every type of endorsement. Resale on these things, obviously with the release about to happen, and pairs are starting to come out, and they're starting to come in some tier 0 stores as well. I'm seeing prices around like $600 to $500. I expect prices to be around, once it's all settled down and all the hype kind of dies out a little bit, these things are probably going to be like a good high 400, depending on sizes, of course, like, you know, around 400 to 500, around that range, mid 500s possibly at the highest on some big sizes or something. But I don't expect these things to go anything crazy like $1,000 on like some Travis Scotts, you know. Yes, it is an Air Max 1, but again, it's too many colorways. It's a lot of silhouettes, and a lot of stores are starting to get these things too. So it's not as limited, super duper limited. Fragment highs. They're like, these things are semi pretty limited. So don't get me wrong, it's gonna be tough to get these things. Okay, it's not gonna be easy. So, but how you guys feel about Nike's finally dropping the Travis Scott Air Maxes, and they're gonna push on, I believe, in July for the reversed Mocha Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low? How you guys feel about him? Do you think it's too soon? Is this the right time? Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Push.